What is your favorite Ichika Nito song? Let me know in the comments. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. Checking out The Moon's Elbow. How does that? Okay. Featuring Marcin, official music video. Because the moon, the moon's like, I don't know why I'm even going into it, but I'm just trying to visualize the moon's elbow. Maybe it's because if you see the moon, like you could do it with your arm, and it's like that part of the curve. I don't know, but it's an interesting title. I have reacted to Ichika just a few times before, mostly with Marcin, so I don't really understand his music that much, right? Or you know, their music. Marcin I have reacted to before just today. I checked out his most recent song, so you guys can check out the playlist I have on the channel if the internet loads. But yeah, I figured, what the heck? Let me jump into this. Oh wait, is there anything in the description? Hold on. Hold your horses, as they say. First album. Ah, okay, it's an actual... It's the first, probably the first song of the album, right? Okay. Mixed and mastered by Rinzo, arranged by Rinzo. Okay, now we start with the video. Thank you everyone for watching. If you would like to support my music journey, please check out my Patreon. Grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. Let's go. There's such a big change from just hearing the sound of the guitar to the added percussion. It goes from a nice melody to a vibe. Strings. That was the intro. That's beautiful. The moonlighting. Nice hip-hop beat. Moon's Elbow. Such an abrupt ending. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. I'm trying to enunciate. This was very dreamy in terms of the visuals. I could picture it. I could picture this being up there in the moon. In fact, the moon's elbow is like it sounds like a hipster's cafe, right? Or some sort of bar that you would create with this, very specific aesthetic and decoration inside. I am for it. I don't know if they're gonna patent that name, but if you can use it, then use it. They're all dressed in very light colors. It becomes whimsical. Time and space seem to mix together, and we get this this aesthetic of like they're floating. They're just kind of existing in an ethereal way, almost the way you would picture spirits in another dimension, where that place is not as crowded as what we have here. There's not that many things that are like material and tactile. It's more floaty, cloudy, mystique, right? I like to describe the music videos because at this point it's kind of hard to describe the music. It's just you hear it and you accept it, right? If there's no vocals, then it's a little bit more difficult for me to dive into the commentary. But if I were to talk about the instrumentals, I think they used like a violin and several stringed instruments that we just couldn't see. But the guitar itself, of course, the solos are very, they sound super intentional and almost like a lullaby in a way, right? Something that you would hear at night and it would get you to sleep. There's such a night vibe in the whole music video. I absolutely love these soft blues that they have going on, and also the texture. Like you start to see the folds, in the cloth, and the contrast to, for example, that and the fret of the guitar where it's more sharp. But even the guitar here kind of blends with the body of the guitar with the colors of the clothing. So I see a lot of very specific color themes going on in this video, and they're supposed to be dreamy, so you can think about the moon when you're falling asleep. This is a music video that that definitely seems like a dream. When they're playing the guitar, even both of them, especially Ichika, I think he likes to stick mostly with higher notes, because you see the placement of his hands and they're very close, like the lower part of the fret, if that's what it's called, where it's the more high-pitched sounds. Listen, I'm not a professional athlete or musician, and so I don't know the technicality of music theory as it is. I'm actually trying to learn right now, but I couldn't tell you on the scale if this was a C sharp or an E minor or something like that. But just to my ear, it sounds very high notes that they constantly play, and I think it works well because on the other side you have the percussion and the lower notes that it's like giving you the beat and the rhythm. So we follow that track, and then on top it's the little the guitar solos and those melodies that are very high. So there you have it, guys. I think these guys know what they're doing. They're definitely some of the most creative out there. Just the other day I reacted to Tim Henson, and I think he's very similar to their musicality. I would have to listen to them more individually to kind of separate them in my head, because right now they're kind of blending a little bit, to be honest. Marcin I have reacted to more, but like Ichika and Tim Henson and maybe other guitar players, if you have suggestions, I can listen to them and go more in depth, but I have to react to several videos for me to form a better opinion. But right now, I have seen this. I enjoyed it. This looks like the cover. I mean, they went more for like more than just a music video. It's the type of visual that would work well for like a book cover, for an album cover. I don't know, just different applications. So good for them. Thank you guys. Please stay tuned, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.